All right, let's not do this. So if you recall my look at House of the Dead, the funny version, well, that is essentially what Blubberella is to BloodRayne 3, just this time Uwe Boll put a little more effort in. Why do I have cake? This time, instead of just randomly cutting outtakes into the film, there were more extra shots done specifically for it, and there's more of an attempt to make this thing into an actual movie. Not a good movie, but a movie still. Let's not kid ourselves here. The effort still only goes up to a point, and this is still very much an attempt at a comedy twist on the third BloodRayne film. And unless you've got some really special talent at ignoring titles, you'll know where a good amount of the humor in this thing is derived from.
I hope that you're not sitting too close to the TV, because you'll be in my splash zone. Ooh, this is my favorite room in the house.
Why would that be your favorite room? Shouldn't it be the gym? Oh, wait, no, I get it now. So, yeah, Blubberella will be replacing Rain and going through all the same events. However, as a special treat to the audience, there are these extra shots in her apartment that are hilarious because it's 1940, but she's got a modernish apartment complete with a laptop. Hey guys, it's 1940. Oh, just calling to let you know that it's 1940. Isn't that funny? No, it's not. I'm sorry for this bit. Yeah, it's pretty easy to tell when parts of this film didn't actually have a Blubberella alternate shot for it, because everything actually shot for Blubberella, everyone's acting like a total moron. Yes, just like me. You're really clever, aren't you? And for shots like this, we just have Blubberella inserts. Laser sounds again? Bull, you did this in the House of the Dead funny version as well. Why are laser sounds coming from a normal gun funny? Okay, now I get it. Bull, you genius.
There's no place like Berlin. There's no place. Fuck! My Walter! It's a piece of shit! I need my Luger!
You'll very quickly learn who's actually good at improv in this thing. Yes, supposedly it was written by Uwe Boll, but I think by written it means he said, hey, do the scene again funny like, ha 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 ha. Though to be fair, parts of it must have been written along with the improv, like, you know, a fucking Matrix parody. What I like about that is how fresh it is. And of course, Blubberella smothering Parade Pop with her boobs somehow, as his face isn't actually stuck in there. I'm sure that took lots of writing. And if you recall a competent background guy from BloodRayne 3, well, he's played by Willem Belly, well known for being a drag queen, and I suspect he was mostly in the third BloodRayne just to have him here for Blubberella.
Damn, I just wanted to see if there was any more of you in there.
Almost say what?
What?
I've never seen anybody move like you do. Like a caged rhino who hasn't been fed in weeks.
And again, to be fair, some of the jokes do land, at least more so than in House of the Dead funny version, but most of the better gags are in the first quarter of the film, and then a lot of the jokes, you really need to remember BloodRayne 3 to get them. And I suspect that could be a problem for people who aren't ever going to watch that.
It's just people.
For example, that line is actually kind of funny to me, but is it to you? Well, probably not, because if you didn't watch the other film, you wouldn't know that they thought they were stopping a weapon run and were surprised when they found the people in there. And now that I've explained it, it's super funny, right? That's how comedy works.
Will you help us get these people out into the forest?
Okay, I guess it just means I don't have to work out tomorrow.
Bitch, we knew that wasn't gonna happen anyway.
Let's go.
Kind of funny line ruined by...
Awkward cutting.
They decide to lock the people back up in the train car, which could have worked as a gag, but here's the execution.
Lock it. Lock. Okay, that's fine. They'll never get out.
We'll be right back.
Smooth clearly they had good direction there, right? As in they didn't. Oh, wait, no, improv! Ha ha! Should I do a second take of that now that I actually know what I'm gonna say? No! And then there's someone in a fish costume. Instant comedy. Next up, What's-His-Fuck is stuck in the tiny gap between the train and the platform. Yep, that's the joke. Truly, we've hit comedy gold. But we haven't truly hit comedy gold until we've truly hit comedy gold with the next scene that goes like this. Hey, awkward pauses while trying to think of something funny to say. Flamboyant comment. I like food. Ta-da! So remember when I said Clint Howard was the best part of BloodRayne 3? Well, that is even more true in Blubberella as he spews out the most genuinely funny lines from this fat turd. Get it? I said fat turd because the main character is fat. Oh no, this movie's destroying what little comedy I knew. Save me, Clint!
Did you say my God? Because I certainly hope not. There are a plethora of useless deities to worship, Lieutenant. Elvis Presley comes to mind. I believe it was a movie critic at one time, but they don't get out much.
Well, movie critics do look like that, and it still makes more sense than that being how vampires look now.
I have no authority in these matters, but I will not stand idly by while you kill that Elvis impersonator.
Okay, Howard's quip about Elvis made some sense. That is just nonsensical. And here's another one of this movie's issues. Parts of the scenes that just have silly acting, but there's no actual payoff from the lines.
I think I can make Hitler immortal.
Oh, great.
Unless the punchline of, oh, great, went over my head. Which it probably did. Oh, great.
There has been an incident. Pack a travel bag. We'll go to Disneyland in 20 minutes.
Travel bag, huh? 4!
Spoiler alert, guys. They don't go to Disneyland or play golf. Movie ruined.
You ain't no special vampire. You think you're special because you the damn fifth? You ain't precious. You're average.
Why? 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 Why is this happening? Why? Blackface? Are you fucking kidding me, Boll? And seriously, Willem and Blackface Drag is not only another character, but Rain, the funny version's mom? Ugh, let me sum up the joke of this scene.
Do these change things?
Respect.
Ugh.
Was that mother scene a flashback or just a dream? Did it happen or not? I really need to know because it hinders my enjoyment of this brilliant plot otherwise.
I put myself out to come here on the premise that you had found something extraordinary. That is not extraordinary, that's bullshit.
Well, the assault on the train happened in daylight.
Daylight? Fuck my donkey.
Okay, seriously, without a doubt, that is the best line in the film.
No, you will only laugh at my jokes if and when I authorize it. If and when I authorize it.
That is some terrible cosplay right there.
Listen, Phelous, you will be meta only if and when I authorize it. If and when I authorize it.
I really can't wait for that.
Oh, well, fuck my donkey.
Bring around the pussy! I love this game!
No, next.
If this fat walker sired our commandant.
Fat walker, I swear, Clint Howard, you are the only reason this movie has a perfect 10 out of 10 score on IMDb. Go ahead, look it up, I'll wait. In fact, you can pause me, because I'm just a video, right? What's that? You say that's not the score on there? Well, I guess you got a virus. Yep, the IMDb virus. Sorry, those are the only jokes I can afford on a $5,000 budget.
You expect that to work?
See, not every joke can be a winner like a fan instead of a cross. And again, you wouldn't even understand why he says you expect that to work to the fan unless you know BloodRayne 3.
the caffeine. Too much caffeine.
Now, I'm not one to say an Uwe Boll film was directionless. Here's one of the biggest differences between Blubberella and Rain. Instead of massages and lesbian sex, she's grilling food. Get it? It's because she likes feeding others because she has a really motherly nature. Pretty sure that's the joke. So remember how them playing chess was dumb in BloodRayne 3? Well, in Blubberella, it's still dumb.
Gotta make a decision.
Heads, we stay the course. Tails, we take him to Hollywood and put him on Dancing with the Stars. Hollywood!
Hollywood!
Wait, that was the funny version? I think Clint's funny response got put in the wrong film. Let's fix that.
Gotta make a decision.
We will take action if and when I authorize it. If and when I authorize it.
When I touch your vein, I can feel the blood moving through it faster and faster.
What the hell are you doing? Change the focus of the shot! Change the focus! Clint Howard's dance party relegated to the background? That is why you fail, Bull. It's dance time if and when I authorize it! Well, can you authorize it? Yeah, why not? After some hilarious abuse, Parade Pop walks off. Make note of that, it'll be important. I'm not taking notes. What do you call this script then? Why the hell am I talking to my voiceovers like it's someone else? 'Cause it's wacky! Oh! Doodly doobity doop doop doop.
Is that Hitler?
Yeah, he's over there not giving us direction, so we'll just be kinda aimless until the scene ends. You know, the usual.
He's not just a vampire. Now he's a vampire with a terrible German accent.
Or most of the time a completely non-existent one, but good one. I'm so proud of you, Blubberella. I'm not really.
The following scene is really boring. This is the reason we present to you Jessica de Roy's music from Uwe Boll's movies.
In other words, Uwe Boll didn't shoot an alternate for this scene in Blubberella. And remember those notes we didn't take earlier? Despite the hooker rat not being turned by Parade Pop this time, here we are again with Vampire Hooker. And yes, the scene that was entirely useless in BloodRayne 3 even plays in its entirety, and this is Uwe Boll's attempt to comedify it.
The Commandant drained you an hour ago. Yes, remarkable healing ability.
This isn't even a scene that really gains any particular humor from inappropriate scoring, and much like he did in House of the Dead funny version, it's music that isn't really silly enough to do what he's even trying. In fact, I could have heard this track in the actual BloodRayne 3 and not even noticed. Uwe Boll just really sucks at the funny music gag. Unlike me, right? Right? And funny enough, because the Parade Pop scene here lingers longer this time, because he has to be wacky and stuff before wondering where Dr. Howard is, him immediately going right back down to the vampire hooker seems a little less silly. So you remember Vampire Hitler in BloodRayne 3, right? And you might be thinking, well, what's he gonna do to top that for Blubberella? Oh, Uwe Boll found a way.
Hey!
Yes, that's right. Uwe Boll is Hitler. Oh, Uwe Boll, you darling. You didn't have to do that for me. I've been watching this thing too long. Oh, and Mr. Brimstone 2 is with him in blackface, because that's always appropriate, and you know it totally makes him a different character.
If you wouldn't start it at all, we would be already here and Rommel could came up from the south.
You're a cockblocker. This is all because of my dates. I'm sorry, but listen, a girl's gotta get laid.
Are we trying anymore? Or is the joke that it's just fallen into an incomprehensible mess? I don't know. Listen, Phelous, Dr. Mangala has got to get dates. When I authorize it, that's my line. Oh, no, you didn't, girlfriend. Authorize it, dance party! Wait, why is Howard's bitch boy here with an eye patch? Is he someone else now too?
What you know about getting shot, motherfucker?
Excuse me?
I've been shot 80 times.
I seem not to understand.
I said I got shot 80 times.
Are you saying?
What is this? Why is Hitler at Blubberella's apartment? I thought she was against him still. That's what the beginning of the movie said. Who are these people? Why is this happening? What is going on? You'll overreact to a scene if and when I authorize it. Oh, sorry. Well, fuck my donkey. They're playing Risk. All the classic comedies have the whole film shut down for a while so the characters can play Risk.
Off the board. That shouldn't count.
Doesn't matter, it's flat. 5. I move more downwards to kick some ass in the Congo.
But he's not even playing it right. Unsubscribed. And just when it seems like the love story of our time between Hitler and Blubberella is really gonna take off, it was just a dream. Darn, I would have enjoyed that waste of time so much more if it had actually happened.
I'm a vampire. And you could be a vampire too.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
And that's what I could have said about reviewing this movie. But I did want to, so that would have been a lie. And I don't lie.
You look so sexy.
Oh, fine.
Wow, you look so sexy.
Is it done?
It's a very rare specimen, Herr Doctor.
Oh, I would prefer it not so rare.
Okay, he's a pig. We get it. Why did he turn into a pig? I don't know. So wacky.
Come here, little piggy.
You didn't even get a real pig for your joke. You disgust me. Right, Clint Howard? Right.
Oh, you know Hitler.
Then why was her stupid Hitler dream played off as a nightmare? Why is her hobby killing Nazis? In a good comedy, there's still a consistent plot, and there's no real joke to it never knowing which way it's going with this.
Stay there. Don't get killed.
It's funny, because he does.
It's very safe to conclude that Hitler's gonna take over the world with an army of the undead.
So since he's my buddy, I'm gonna tweet him not to. Hitler, please don't take over the world with an army of the undead. Haha, I'm already behind you, silly. So wacky. Haha, brilliant. Then there's a hilarious shoulder tapping scene with that guy who lied to us and said he was a toy pig last time. These are the kinds of lies that stay with you forever, you know, Bully Bull. I will never forget this. Whatever it was. This time with What's His Fuck, it's an intervention, and guess what? This scene is actually kind of funny with a few decent gags.
Your addiction has affected me negatively in the following ways. You've killed the people that I love, including Resistance Fighter number 1, Resistance Fighter number 5, Resistance Fighter number 7, Resistance Fighter number 20 to 35.
Ah, I knew you had it in you somewhere, Bull. I didn't really, I was shocked. But of course, had the whole scene actually been funny, I would have been literally blown away. Yes, I would have blown up if that happened.
He fed on me.
Ooh, Vag?
I did not suck your dick.
Glad he spelt that out for us. I wasn't sure what the joke was first. And then a Mexican wrestling mask, cause that's completely pants and will go down as a comedy classic. Hey, look at this! Huh? Huh? Oh shit, I forgot to wear something. In this scene, Blubberella puts food away for over a minute. That's it. To give it a positive, though, I can say that the music is actually funny here and would have worked better for one of Bull's attempted funny scoring gags, but this scene in itself is just nothing. I know you're trying to drag this thing's runtime out, Bull, like you always do, but really, no one was gonna cry if Blubberella was 1 minute shorter. I'd be quite happy, in fact. I remember what that was like. There's a funny version of House of the Dead. I wasn't happy then.
Build me a time machine so I can go back and kill Hitler's mother.
That's smart. Why
I know.
Why?
We totally should do that. Do you know where Hitler lives?
History is ours.
Vengeance!
Sauce.
Look, I'm really out of things to say about how directionless this thing is. If you like people struggling to come up with funny lines and scenes that go way longer than they should or have no right existing in the first place, Blubberella is for you. Is them not hitting supposed to be part of the joke, or is it just laziness? I should be able to tell, right? Or maybe Blubberella is just too clever for me.
You are an amazing specimen.
Thank you.
But you know what? You drink way too many milkshakes. Soon, I will infuse.
Okay, Blubberella, here's the thing. You are just magnificently useless, aren't you? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to cut off all the rest of your fat jokes. You used up your limit an hour ago.
Why so serious?
No. No. Oh, but a million times yes to the soft piano music gag. So funny, but I'll have to save my laughter till later, because otherwise it'd just fill the rest of this video. And then there's a parody of the sex scene, which was stupid and completely out of place in BloodRayne 3, which leads to the problem of parodying a film that was stupid in the first place. And then we get an important lesson from Uwe Boll about consistency. I mean, he's been really spot on with consistency in the past, but now it doesn't matter because it's a comedy, and your outfit can change within a cut if you're just reusing footage from your other film again. And I, for one, would never participate in something with such horrible inconsistencies.
You dare interfere with me, prodigal son of the Third Reich? I am power incarnate, the horror.
BloodRayne 3 did it funnier! And that's Blubberzilla, a completely directionless improv nightmare, and you can tell they really had no idea what would actually be in this thing, as some of the bloopers include events and characters that never even appeared in the film.
It's not working.
It's not funny.
It's got a few good jokes in between, mostly from Clint Howard, but one of the things with the jokes that actually find land in Blubberella is they are very dependent on you really knowing BloodRayne 3. Cause you really need to know which scene from that film they're parodying, and it really doesn't stand on its own. And seriously, how many people actually know BloodRayne 3 well enough to get this? Well, I've got them all together here with me. Ta-da! Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody to watch Blubberella with. Hey, I was here to watch Blubberella with you. I would have authorized that even. You don't count. Well, triple fuck my donkey.
I don't like this movie, doesn't look too friendly. This monster seems so fake, my nerves are gonna break. Phelous, don't let me down, you need to be around. Grab the running one up and blood, I sing a new one. This movie, the shit. Oh, Phelous, so Phelous, bring out all the comedy. Phelous, so Phelous, and some more around me. Oh, Phelous, so Phelous, I don't care what I use. Oh, Phelous, so Phelous, what's your opinion about?
Da-da-da-da. Curian.
I watched Blubberella with Allison. That ending was a complete lie. Oh, I can't believe it. I think my donkey has had a fox to kill.